Hello, I am Kathy Vanden Heuvel, independent Sensi consultant, and I wanted to stop in today and share my top tips for being a new consultant. You may be thinking about joining Sensi, or you may be thinking about starting your business, or maybe you have joined just recently. And I wanted to share with you my five top tips. There are actually six of them, but my tips for joining and really getting yourself off to a really good start. And I kind of learned these as I went, and now I just want to share with people how important it is to go ahead and think through these. The ideal world would be you're thinking through it now and you're just about ready to sign up, and I'm trying to get you started kind of pre signing, kind of in a way. So the very first one, though, is really make sure Sensi is right for you. And I really do passionately think about that. I've joined a few different direct sales company businesses, and they have to be really right for you. Do you love the product? Do you love the fragrance? Are you excited about putting your warmers on or using the spa products or having the fragrance? Do you love home decor? That kind of thing. So you have to have that passion in you to go ahead and do that. Another one to think about is, do you want to make money? Why are you in the business? So think through, why are you doing this? Is it am I in it because I want to be a business owner? I want a part-time job. I want to pay off my car. I want to be home with my kids. Make sure you think through that and make sure it's a right decision for you. So a couple things I like to think about is Sensi is a consumable product, which means that once somebody uses the wax, they're going to need more wax. Once somebody uses the spa products, they're going to need more spa products. And so it's a consumable product that you just don't buy a necklace and then you don't need another necklace. It's truly a consumable product. And it is not gender specific. So women use it, men use it, kids use it. We have products for babies, and so teens, new homeowners, senior citizens. So it's a really nice product that everybody could use. So number two, so that was number one here. I was supposed to follow these things and I didn't follow them. So number two, though, so the first one again is make sure Sensi is right for you. Let me see if I can go ahead and show you that. And then the second one is make sure that you do your research, and see if I can get that one to come up. But anyway, no big deal. Make sure that you do your research, number two. So you're going to want to really research your company, kind of like you're starting a new job or you're buying an appliance or a car. You do all your research, and same with you when you're joining Sensi. So go out to Sensi.com, look at Sensi, and read about Sensi's history. Get to know Heidi and Orville, who are the president and CEO of our company. Look at where we stand in the direct market selling business and where we fit, how long we've been in business, where our home office is. So do that research. YouTube is another perfect place to go. You can go ahead and watch videos on Heidi and Orville. You can grab a few consultants and bring them up on YouTube. Look at our vision, our mission, and our values. And you will find out if it's a good fit for you. Again, going back to that number one, and when you're doing your research there, you're going to go ahead and figure that out. Now, 2A, kind of in a way, do your research, and also do your research on who you're signing up under. Look at your sponsor. You really, and I'm not trying to be mean here, but you really want to find somebody that you click with. You want to find somebody that you can trust, that's supportive, that is kind of the same personality or will work with your personality and work with you, and really look at them. Do they have a team page? Look at their page and how they work their business. do they have a team meeting or a team call, and how often do they have that? Because if you're the kind of person that needs that, you're going to want to find somebody that has that. Interview your sponsor and talk to them about why they joined, or go on to their Scentsy.com site and look at their website and look at their Facebook page or their Instagram page and find out a little bit more about them. Do your research. Number 3 then is really to think through your social media and really thinking through the social media side. So finally got this page to work here. Use social media correctly. There are so many people out there that go ahead and saying, yay, I started my business. And they go on to Facebook and they go ahead and just bombard the Facebook page with their excitement, their ads, their sales, that sort of thing. And what do most people do? Most people will go, ugh. And eventually they'll stop following them, or they'll just scroll right through them because they only know, for example, Kathy as Scentsy advertising girl. So I want you to think through this. Social media can be your friend and can be a really helpful tool if you use it the right way. So I want you to think about how you want, what your story is. And so one of the first things that I recommend is before you join or before you get all gung-ho on your profile page, go and build a business page. Let's say Facebook. Build a business page on Facebook or build a business page on Instagram, whatever social media site you use. And then put your story out there, put a cover picture out there, put some of your logistical information, if you know, your email address, your phone number. So really you're setting up your store, if I could use that analogy. So set up your store before you open the door. And then now that you got that done, now you want to announce it to your family, your friends, and anybody out there. And the best way to do this is to create a live feed. Now, a lot of you are going, ooh, a live feed. But go, for example, Facebook Live. Go live on Facebook, 2 minutes. Get enough courage to do it. And go ahead and say, hey, guess what, you guys? I have made a tough decision, but an exciting decision. Explain what you're doing. Explain your why. Explain how it's going to impact and benefit you. And then post it out there and saying, I'm not the typical person that's going to go out there and fill your news feed with advertisement and advertisement and advertisement. Instead, I have created a business page, just like I opened my store, and I want to invite you into my store, and I'm asking for your support. Would you mind if I go ahead and send you a link? Would you mind following me and liking it? And you know what? People are going to really, really enjoy that piece. And so you can go ahead and do that. And then you can start posting it out there. You can start texting people and messaging them and saying, can I invite you? And 99% of the people are going to go ahead and be excited for you and go ahead and post that out there. So that's my fourth tip. My third tip, actually. Now, my fourth tip is simple but important. It is going to ahead and setting yourself a goal, whether that be a small goal or a big goal. You're going to go ahead and buy your business kit or sign up underneath Scentsy, and you're going to want to think through, what is my goal? How much do I want to make, or how many people do I want to contact? Whatever that is going to be. Scentsy has personal retail volume goals. And so, and they have some incentives for you called Fast Start incentives. And so I would suggest you go ahead and set a goal and post that wherever you can see it. If it's on your mirror, if it's on your refrige, if it's on in your car, wherever you're going to see it, post your goal so that it's on the top of your mind. And then think through, how can I reach that goal use your sponsor, use whoever you need to, do your research. There are some incentive goals that Scentsy have that is called, they have a shooting star, which means if you get 500 personal retail volume in 15 days, you'll get an incentive. And there's some stats that show that you're 5 times more likely to reach our leadership, our first level leadership of director faster. There's also another level of incentives called sensational starts, and there's sensational start 1, 2, and 3. You can read about those, but if you reach any of those goals, their statistics shows that you're 15 times more likely to go ahead and reach director or above. And so work towards those goals, use the support of your sponsor and your team, and set those goals by following some of the tips that I provided. Now, my last one is really a fun tip, but an important tip. And I wish I would have thought about this right away. However, I did find somebody to join with me a couple months into my journey, and it definitely did help. Find someone to join with you. How cool would it be as if you shared your excitement with somebody that you thought would be a good person to work with, and you two worked your business almost at the same time? This person would report to you, but you're still learning the business, and why couldn't that person learn the business? You could potentially do events together, or you could do your launch party together. You could go ahead and competitively set goals together. You could have chats together, and there are a lot of stats that show that if you have an accountability partner or a partner to work with, you're going to be very successful as well. So these are my 5 tips, and so hopefully you think through these tips as you're starting to join Scentsy, or if you just joined Scentsy, or if you're thinking about joining Scentsy. I want you to start out on the right foot and really fast track your start. And I think these tips will help. Now, if you have any questions at all, feel free to place them in the comment section, and I'll get back to you with an answer, or I'll find an answer for you. Bye now.